This is Rick. He clings to the landing gear of a taking off plane, hanging over the wheel and gripping the metal strut. The plane is already at 100 kilometers per hour. The wind is strong, but not yet deadly. The plane keeps accelerating. The engines pound his ears and the strut shakes. Concrete blurs under his feet. Speed passes 250 kilometers per hour. The plane lifts off, and Rick presses to the tube and does not let go. At 150 meters, the pilot retracts the gear. The strut jerks and folds in, but Rick will not go inside. He scrambles up and grabs an antenna at the wing root, squeezing it with all his strength. The plane climbs and the speed is already 400 kilometers per hour. The pressure drops and Rick's ears plug. Wind lashes his face and his eyes water. His fingers go numb and the skin on his palms is torn raw by friction. Rick slowly crawls along the fuselage where the airflow is a bit weaker. The metal under his belly is slick, but he creeps like a cat, grabbing rubber seals and panel gaps, trying not to lose grip or direction. The altitude nears 3,000 meters, and the temperature keeps dropping. The skin on his face tightens. Rick's shoulders shake. His lips go dry, and his cheeks start to ache from the headwind. He freezes at the wing root and presses his chest to the skin. His fingers lock in a death grip. His muscles strain to the limit. His whole body shakes not only from cold, but also from strain. Farther up the fuselage, Rick spots a window and pulls himself up, grabbing a ledge. Inside, it is far more comfortable, but only a child in headphones notices Rick, just staring in shock and understanding nothing. Rick forces a weak smile at the child and crawls back onto the wing. The cold intensifies and his movements slow. He looks down and sees a sneaker slowly sliding off his foot and getting carried back by the airflow. Rick looks at the other shoe, then at the engine. A brilliant idea comes to him. He hesitates for a long time, but finally takes aim and throws. The target is the turbine that is closer to Rick. He hits the mark. Especially later, the turbine shudders and roars. A jet of smoke starts pouring from it. The plane slowly tilts and hums. But outside it is not heard. The wind drowns everything. An alarm lights in the cockpit. The pilot sees Rick on the wing and, shocked, spills coffee on the panel. Smoke rises. The pilots trade looks and realize the plane is doomed. The temperature rises and the air grows denser, but it no longer saves Rick. His strength leaves him. His muscles weaken. He slips from the wing and falls, and below him lies the dark surface of the sea. He falls on his back, but manages one last look at the plane, which will most likely crash as well now. The wind sweeps the tears from his face, and his body barely obeys him. He manages to enter the water feet first and goes deep under the surface. After 30 seconds, Rick resurfaces and gulps air. The plane is already out of sight, and Rick got lucky today. Support him with a subscription. Bye!